When you win big. When you lose small. That's the way the market is. So, when we talk of risk management is not about the lot size per se, and it's not about a lot of people that have been taught, but a lot of people that have not been taught how to be profitable. If you paid for a course and you are learning support and resistance, and you are learning trend lines, go and get your money back. The truth of the matter, if you are still using trend lines in the market, if you are trading support and resistance, I'm telling you the truth, I hate to be a bearer of bad news. You are wasting your time. This is why you see that there are people that I've met that I want to show you something. Can I show you something? No, I want to show you something. I want to shock you. Because when I tell you guys, we're going to make you listen. Me, I'm not like witch doctors or sangomas, whereby you go to a house of a sangoma, then a sangoma doesn't drive a Ferrari, but it's telling you that you're going to drive a Ferrari. It doesn't work like that. So let me tell you something. I want to show you something. Can I show you something? One of my students yesterday, he has been under my wings. I love that guy so much. I think he's from, I won't say the city because we might attack him. I don't know who's listening here. But he's within. I just want to show you how much money he made. Like, it was close to 9 million yesterday on trade 245. 9 million. And this was not my account. I was even asking him, say, should I post that? He made 9 million. Live account, trade 245 account. Let me show you. Let me show you. Justina, can you please go to Telegram? Go to Telegram. Yeah. Then come here. Muhammad. It's Muhammad. Click here. I want to show them something. Click here. Yeah, click here. Why is it loading? I want to show them something. Why? You can see my brother. I love you so much, Chris, bro. Love you so much. Still loading, okay. Just want to show you something real quick here. Okay, let me show you something. You can see, right? This was, look. Trade 245. This is not me. This is, No, skill. Look, this is not me. Let me just clean this camera. This is not me. You can see here. This is my student. This was yesterday when he sent me this yesterday. Trade 245. Live account. I even asked him yesterday, say, I'm so happy, King, should I post this in the scope entry? Like, you see, when we talk of 9 million, 9.5 million, trade 245. So, it's all about putting work, right? That was not my account. That was the account for one of my students. It's all about putting in work, guys. The badness is that you don't want to pay the price. You don't want to sacrifice your time in the market. Everything that if you want to bring out the best in you, you need to sacrifice something. You need to sacrifice your time. You see that you sacrifice things, like something in you you need to give up certain things so that you can replace that thing. You understand what I'm trying to say? You're not going to make money in the market like you want to spend 2 minutes of your time in the market when you feel like going in the market. No. The market has to be new. I told you something that eat the market, drink the market, kiss the market, bath the market, do everything with the market. The market has to be in your blood. The market has to be in your system. You understand? Because you are only going to be good at something that you are doing every single day. That's the truth. You are going to be good at everything. Anything that you are trying to do every single day, you are going to be good at it. But if you do something, today you do something, after 2 weeks you do something, you are not going to be good at it. So the only thing that you need to do at this particular time is for you to put, you can do it. I always tell you something that, guys, there is no difference. The people that are making it today in Forex and the people that are not making it, there's no difference. There's no difference. You can make it. The only thing, pay the price. And when I say pay the price, what are you willing to give up? Your time? Your friendship? I always tell you something that some of you, like, that time that you used to go smoke kusheshe, I don't know if it's kusheshe or what's that thing, man? What's that thing? Weed, yeah. That's time that you to go smoke weed. Go. That's why you're going to. You can't see, because when you smoke weed is like a drug. I've never smoked, but weed is like a drug. David Dilchard is there now. He's coming there. Kusheshe. You see? He has just entered also. You see? Millionaires, they come to the office and they make money every single day, but you don't want to put in work. Please, guys, I want the best for you. You know, this is why you see that a lot of people, you feel because when you see people that are just succeeding, you start having jealousy. I'm telling you the truth, because the more you see people you never see rich people fighting rich people. It's only a poor people that will fight a rich person. I promise you. Every time when I see somebody who is a hater, when I go on their profile, I will see that in their life they've never been held 1 million. Then I'll realize, say, that's why. It's a disease, poverty. You understand? So also, masturbation will also destroy you. Masturbation also, the more you masturbate, it doesn't matter whether you're a man, you're a lady, but masturbation has got also a side effect in the market. I'm teaching you as a mentor. If you are catching feelings, then you do it. Masturbation, if you masturbate a lot, it's going to, your mentor, you won't have energy to do what you need to do in the market. I'm telling you the truth. Pornography, masturbation, all those things, they're going to affect your ability to perform in the market. I'm telling you the truth. Lastly, the most important thing, I want to tell you something. The most important thing, you need to put God first. I'm going to tell you the truth. I will tell you nothing but the truth. It doesn't matter which mentor. If you're a mentor, listen, me, I'm not afraid of any mentor in South Africa. I know there's no mentor that can do better than I know that. I can buy anything that I want. I can buy 10 Rolls Royce today. It's the truth. Not by faith. I'm telling you, come on. I'm not trying to be blagadocious. I'm telling you the truth. I've been trading for 9 years, and every single day when the market is good, I make 3 million. Where do you think that money goes to? So let me tell you something. The most important thing that you need to do right now, you need to put God first in your trading. I'm telling you the truth. Whether you like it or not, if you remove God in your equation, in your trading career, trust me the truth, you'll be limited, because wisdom comes from God. Wisdom comes from God. I'm telling you the truth. Wisdom comes from God, because there's an understanding that God can give you that you begin to understand. So for you to understand these things, it's not listen, I'm going to be realistic with you. It's not everything that you see that is just physical. No. Some of us, we pray. I wouldn't lie to you. We pray. God first, study the market, pray. Study the market, pray. I'm telling you the truth. God is going to help you. That's it. Get it from a person that you look up to. So if you had to ask me, Prof, how do you go to America? I'll lie to you. I've never been to America before. I'm going to lie to you. If you ask me, Prof, how do you go to America? I'm going to tell you, say, go to Sudan. Then you go to Motherwell. Then you're going to pass to Bloemfontein. Then on the corner, then that's where you're going to go to America. I'll lie to you. But if you are to ask me, say, Prof, how do you go to Mauritius? I've been to Mauritius. How do you go to Zimbabwe? I've been to Zimbabwe. I've been to Botswana. I've been to Angola before. I'll tell you, okay, no, you do this. That's the countries that I've been. Right? So, if you are to ask me, Prof, how do I do it? I'll tell you what made me to do. And it's not even going to take you time. The first, I'm telling you the truth, you got to believe in yourself, and know that you can do it. Because if you cannot believe in yourself, you are not going to do it. So believe in yourself and tell yourself that I can do this thing. I can do this thing. I'm going to bring my family out of poverty. I'm going to trade like no man's business. I can do this thing. Believe, talk to yourself. Don't just believe, talk it out. You have to talk it out, right? Talk it out, confess it. Don't just say, I believe. Let me tell you something. Me, I'm one kind of a person that I act when I'm crazy. People that are around me, they'll tell you. Sometimes when I'm home, I'll look at in the mirror and I'll tell myself that, Caleb, you are a billionaire. I'll tell myself that. And I'll tell myself that you're going to have the biggest ministry ever. I keep on telling myself that. I speak it forth. Why is that when you speak it forth, it begins to make you, it begins to be part of you. You understand? I want you to know that words are spirits. Jesus says that the words that I speak to you, they are spirit and they are life. So which means words are spirits. So words, they don't die. The only thing that does not die, they are words. One of them is words. It's not everything that dies. If you disagree, why is it that when a person is cursed, you don't see the words, but you see the impact of a curse? I've seen people whereby, no, that one was cursed by the waswas before, by the grandmother before he died, and you see the life of a young man, the life of a guy is not going anywhere. But he was cursed, but you cannot see the words, but you can see the impact of the words. So you got to speak to yourself. Speak to yourself.
The greatest prophet in your life is yourself. The greatest prophet in your life is not Caleb or anyone else. The greatest prophet in your life is yourself. You got to prophesy and speak to yourself. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go to another level. This will happen. This will be a different year. Speak forth. And when you speak forth, begin to push in. Begin to push in. Begin to push. People, people, they always want to say, I've got faith. No, but let me tell you one thing. Faith has got 4 stages. That word that we hear, faith. Faith has got 4 stages, right? Faith has got 4 stages. You can have faith in God that God is going to change your life. But if you're not doing something about it, you are still going to be broke, and you can even die poor. Because I want you to understand something, that many of you are waiting on God, but also God is waiting on you. There are people right now that are waiting, say, I want God to change my life, but also God is waiting on you. God is waiting on you. So you just got to take a step. Just take a step. And this year, guys, the truth of the matter this year, don't challenge yourself. I'm going to do it. Begin to do. Don't give anyone the money. Say, I want you to trade for me. What? No, do it yourself. Do it yourself. If you lose your money, you got to do this thing. Oh, and she's sending people that side. She's sending the people that side for the boat. Yeah. So you got to understand. Do it, then do it.
Otherwise, guys, I love you so much and I wish you nothing but the best. I wish you nothing but the best in this year of 2024. You understand? And let this year be a different year. Because when it was New Year, everyone was busy saying, New Year, New Year, New Year. But I want you to understand something. Nothing changed. It was the same you with your beards, with your big eyes, all those things. Nothing changed. Your big nose was there. Nothing changed. The only thing that changed, it was time on your phone. So I want you to understand something. Then what for this year to change, what do I need to do? For this year to change, what you need to do is that you need to change your mindset. There are only 4 things that can stop a person. As I'm going to end this live, there are 4 things that are going to that can limit, that stops people. Number 1, it is your bloodline. Number 2, it is your circle, your surrounding. Number 3, the person that you follow. Who is your idol? I want you to understand something, that number 1, the things that will limit you, it is your blood. What is in your bloodline? The greatest battle that you are facing right now, it is not coming from America or from Russia or from anyone. The greatest battle that you are fighting right now, it is in your blood. If you think I'm lying, check the life of your mother, check the life of your father, then check your life. You're going to find out something, that there are certain generational patterns that are trying to repeat itself in your life. So if you are not careful, the mistakes that your father and your mother did, if you are not careful, if you won't fight them, you are going to find them repeating themselves in your life. My greatest prayer is that I always pray that what stopped my father will never stop me, and what stopped my mother will never stop me. If there are mistakes that my father did, I'm not going to do them. I pray, that's one of my greatest prayer. I pray that what stopped my mother will never stop me. What stopped my father will never stop me. So one of the greatest things that will ever stop you, it is in your blood. Check in your blood. Even in the Bible, it tells you that there was a man in the Bible called Abraham. Abraham, there's a time where he was going in Egypt and he ended up lying because he was afraid that the king might get his wife and kill him. Abraham ended up lying that Sarah is my sister, but Sarah was the wife to Abraham. Then after some time, they ended up having a child called Isaac. Abraham died and Abraham died and Sarah died. And the son grew. After Isaac grew, there's a time also he ended up lying the same lie that the father lied, that my wife, she's my sister. You see, he was not there when the father was lying, but the lie of the father, the son ended up doing it again. If you read the Bible in the book of Ezekiel, the Bible says that fathers, they have eaten sour grapes, but it is the children's teeth that has been set on edge. In some other ways, the fathers, they ended up eating sour things, that the people that have suffered the consequences of their teeth being put on edge, it is their children. The children did not eat any sour grapes. It is the fathers that, in some other ways, it was a parable. So there are people right now that are suffering for things that they don't know about. So the greatest thing that will stop you, it is in your blood. Secondly, the second thing that will stop you this year, if you are not careful, is your surrounding, your friends, who is in your circle. I always tell you something, that association brings assimilation, that causes an impartation. Your friends, who is your friend? If you are having friends, if you have got 7 foolish friends, you did not count well. There are 8, including you. If you are having 7 foolish friends, you did not count well. There are 8 fools, including you. Because 2 cannot work together unless they agree on one thing. So if you play with a fool, whether you like it or not, a time is going to come where you are going to become a fool. So you are only made by your surrounding. Who is your friend? I always tell you something, that I want to play with people that really are ahead of me in life. When I look at somebody, I'll be like, yo, how do you do this thing? How do you do this thing? So if you keep on playing, if all of you, the only thing that you talk about is getting people's husbands, that's the only thing. If the only thing that you talk about is we're going to drink kusheshe and do all the, that's why your life smells like kusheshe. It's the truth. Don't hate me or unfollow me. It's the truth. You are only made by your surrounding. Even the Bible says that Saul began to prophesy in the midst of the prophets, and everyone ended up asking, is Saul also a prophet? Saul began to prophesy in the midst of the prophets. Saul was not a prophet, but because he found himself in the midst of the prophets, he began to prophesy. So association brings assimilation that causes an impartation. So if you surround your life with people that are not going anywhere, you are not going to go anywhere. Whether you like it or not, it's the fact. That's the way, that's the principle. That's the way it is. You understand something? You can't run away from it. If you have got people that are not going anywhere, that are your friends, you can't. You can't. You understand? Me, there are only, listen, when you come to me, there are only two topics that we're going to talk about. When you come to me in my life, mostly, I will tell you the truth. There are only two topics that we are going to talk about. Number one, you are going to talk of ministry. Number two, we are going to talk of money. If you talk of other things, I'm not interested. In my life, I've never been in a club, truly speaking. I've never stepped my foot in the club. I've never smoked, never tasted alcohol. That's the truth. And I'm not trying to be judgmental. I'm telling you. Same applies to my young brother. The same thing. I'm not judging people. I'm not in a place to judge people because I'm not also perfect. I'm trying to give you an advice. You see, let me tell you something. When people... So you are judging people. No. Let me tell you something. When there's a group of guys that are 4 people, then I come out and I say, guys, one of you has been putting on a boxer for 7 days and that boxer is smelling. The guy that is going to get upset and respond is the guy the boxer is smelling actually. So if what I'm speaking, you think as if I'm judging you, then this is not your platform. Because we are trying to give, as I'm speaking to you, I give that advice to you. If I were to ask you, I'm not judging you, but if I were to ask you one question, are you better than me in life today? No, I'm not being braggadocious, but just answer me. How much money are you worth? If you are not worth much money than me, it's better you follow what I'm trying to tell you. Maybe you can be like me. That's the truth. That's the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Because I cannot get advice to somebody who's somebody cannot come all the way and tells me a person who's not that riding an Uber is bad. No. A person who's driving Uber cannot stop me when I'm driving one of my cars. Then he tells me, say, Prof, I want to teach you how to become a billionaire. I'll shout at that person. And say, well, but you are wasting my time. So me, if I'm trying to give you advice, if you are not worth more money than me, if you have got more money than me, leave the advice. You don't need it. But trust me, if you also want to be where I am today, you got to listen to my advice. I'm not judging anyone. And I'll tell you something that I'm not perfect. I've got my own fouls. But what I'm trying to tell you, something that, look, at school, they were telling us that copying, it was a sin. I remember at school, if you copy somebody, they will beat you. But in life, copying is not a problem. In life, listen, in life, if you see somebody who's successful, copy everything that they have done. You are going to be successful. I'm telling you the truth. We call it system of structure. Mysteries, system of structure. So what makes any organization? It is a structure. What makes any successful person? It is a structure. Today, if Cristiano Ronaldo can run faster in the ground, if you can sit with Cristiano Ronaldo and Cristiano Ronaldo can tell you what he does and you begin to do it, you are going to be like Cristiano Ronaldo. The secret of successful men is in their daily schedule. I'm telling you the truth. The secret of successful men, it is in their daily schedule. It is in what they do. The secret of successful men, it is in their stories. I'm telling you the truth. What makes Messi to be Messi? If you can sit with Messi and Messi can tell you what he does, even if you cannot be like Messi, but you'll be close to being Messi. Today, even if you do not know anything about boxing, but if Floyd Mayweather can get you in his house and begins to mentor you, take you to the gym to go and punch a punching bag, trust me, within 6 months, you are going to be a pro in boxing. So you need to follow people that have gone ahead of you. When somebody who,